Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Raul Mondesi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
In the second spot tonight.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Into the windup and the pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolled him right through him here. 2 away now. Ready now, Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Into the box, Ryan Braun trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves. Center fielder. Ender.
On the ground up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. It's late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Number one is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Mondesi backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, number 24. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Swinging a soft liner to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. So striding forward now, Aaron Nola. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got a runner at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitter's got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway. Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
And he goes after the 3-0 slider, but missed it. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Digging in the switch hitter, number 17, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and Markakis has got himself a base hit. Stepping up now, Andres Blanco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Digging in, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now another 1-2. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a barehanded pickup. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christian Yelich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Inciarte on the run. He's there and records the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Aguilar. He singled his last time up. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte's there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Ender.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Number 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Braun will get there, and he puts it away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Travis Shaw.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Number 24 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, number 24 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Number 24 becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Number 17 is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Into the windup and the pitch. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. A base hit in his first trip. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Shaw has got it, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Aaron Nola. For 1 for him here in this one.
Sure.
Number 22 will grab a bat.
Hitting for Milwaukee, number 22.
On the ground to the right side. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First offering on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis has the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Now batting,
Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what?
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. Here's Ryan Braun now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Zach Davies, a right-hander standing.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Now at the plate, action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Ender Inciarte.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ready once again, number 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And that'll get down for a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
This one's flared toward left center. Braun coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, number 24, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a leap.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Ready once again, Travis Shaw. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he was ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he was able to hold up.
Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Striding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out. Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Zach Davies. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, number 17. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a flare out toward right center. Garcia is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. In there for strike 1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Now a flare out to left center. Braun moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Andres Blanco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raul Mondesi. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Markakis on the run. He's got it 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and they go down in a hurry here. At the plate, Brian McCann. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swinging a looper to left. Braun coming on. Makes the play, 1 away. So stepping in, Madison Bumgarner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Adam Duvall will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone's been.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another shot now. Number 1. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. All he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kane is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, number 24. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Arodys Vizcaíno been summoned from the bullpen. He'll do so to start the 8th. Ben Gamel.
Number 16, Ben Gamel.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. From the stretch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Orlando Arcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Lined hard to center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. So digging in now, number 17. Switch hitter batting left here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, 1 away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, and he is in there. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in, Zach Davies.
Leading off from
Manny Pena is going to be asked to try.
Hitting for Milwaukee, number 10, Manny Pena.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Markakis is there, 1 away. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees at strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
So striding in, Lorenzo Cain. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Jim Johnson gets the call here. As he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this. Mike Moustakas will get to call the pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves taken game 5 here at home, but it'll get harder from here as this ball game is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle.
For Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Braun on the run. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Number 1.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Braun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. There's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Raul Mondesi.
Hard hit ball to second. Blanco is right there. 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 2 down. In is Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Aguilar.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Digging in, number 24. He stands in for the first time in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back to the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Number 17 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Braun is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Nick Markakis.
Lifted the other way to left center. Braun has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Andres Blanco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lays off 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He'll try again, 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Ryan Braun. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Fielder, Ryan Braun.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On the ground to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Baseman, Travis Shaw.
From the stretch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte's there. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Here it comes, 1-0. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. A step on the bag for 1. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Blanco fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Lifted in the air to center field. Braun has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Sean Newcomb. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason. Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Shaw is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ender Inciarte.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Brandon Woodruff. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Woodruff.
Grounded back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raul Mondesi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mondesi.
Throw over to first, and a runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it one away. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Christian Yelich. A potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate.
Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. Hats off to that one. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Over to his left is Markakis, but this will find the seats out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Here's Brian Braun. Now, a base hit.
11, Ryan Braun.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Freddie Freeman.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Ready for another chance. Number 24. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Ready with the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Woodruff with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are two down. Striding in once again, number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He tracks it down, and that will end the... Settling in now, Travis Shaw. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Travis Shaw.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. One down. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate.
Pitcher.
Number 22.
And hitting for the Brewers, number 22.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Scott Kazmir, the lefty standings.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The windup and the 0-1. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Aguilar. Makes the play, one away. Digging in now, Andres Blanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so Cashmere's looking good to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled back. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Grandal is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Markakis coming on, and Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. In is Christian Yelich. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses inside 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
A shot down the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
There's one on to Freeman, and they get the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Blanco is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another.
Leading off for Atlanta, pitcher.
Josh Donaldson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 20, Josh Donaldson.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Scorched to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in and looking for more. Number 1. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And there he goes towards second. And a slider swung on and missed in the... Daniel Winkler enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Number 39 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Atlanta, number 39.
Back up the middle. Scooped up. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Yasmani Grandal.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first down. Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Into the box now, Scott Kazmir. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Swing and a looper to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in, number 24 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
24.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ready once again, number 17. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. Gone to lead off the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the center. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
Number 20 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one on the first. And how about that for an entrance? Striding in once again, Andres Blanco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Blanco.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. First pitch on its way. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now we'll look to third, but go to second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands. That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third.
Now batting, number 20.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Adam Duvall will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. Swing and a line drive, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And they get the double play at third. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. They'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Ryan Braun.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. And he's retired, 1 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. In there, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Throw won't get him. Now to the plate, Scott Kazmir. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 0-1 delivery. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
What a two-out rally. You get a two-out RBI right there. Now the pitcher comes to play with a runner in scoring position. Talk about...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in now, Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Ender Inciarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Now at the plate, number 1. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the ninth. Here's the first base. Freddie Freeman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Run giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now at the plate, number 24. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was